I grew up in polygamy with 44 siblings, and with my family particularly, I was not allowed to do a lot of things. Something that I was not allowed to do was to idolize celebrities. When I was 14, I had the biggest crush on David Archuleta when he was on American Idol. I didn't usually have crushes on celebrities or anything like that, but for some reason I was just so inspired by David Archuleta's story, and I just thought he was so freaking cute. So one time when he was in the top 3, I think, of American Idol, he was coming to Salt Lake City to like do a little meet and greet or something. And my dad was out of town, and I scheduled the time for my friend and her mom to come pick me up to go see David Archuleta in Salt Lake. And I told my friend that my parents said yes, and then I lied to my parents and told them that I was going to my friend's house and hanging out with them. I was able to go to the event, see David. He said hi and waved at me, and my 14-year-old self just completely freaking melted and loved it so much. And I got home and everything was fine until the next day, where my dad has a conversation with me, and he's like, so my brother told me that you met David Archuleta. I'm like what? How would he know that? My dumbass was in the newspaper. My dumbass was in the Salt Lake Tribune. So when I was 14, I had, like I said, I had the biggest crush on David. I made a sign that said, marry me in 4 years. And then in parentheses, it said, when I turn 18. And a freaking reporter came up to me and asked who I was, Janet from Riverton, Utah. And he wrote it down. And then my freaking uncle's reading the newspaper and sees my name and literally tells my dad. I'm like, come on. I almost got away with that shit. And my dad came home a couple days later because he was out of town, and he had a good talking to me because I wasn't supposed to idolize celebrities like that. But it was still so freaking worth it. And then, of course, it went back to my friend's mom, and she's like, why'd you lie to me when it's like, but she also understood why I had to lie to her. And now it is just so freaking awesome seeing David's stories and where he's at now, seeing him perform at Pride event and everything. I'm just so freaking happy for him to see his growth and everything like that. It is freaking hilarious.